It's Lydia, priestess, honeymoon. I was trying to sit up, but I can't sit cross-legged on this couch. I love how this doll is like basically sitting on my shoulders. The other one over here has his legs crossed. Super cute. He also has the stuffing coming out of his head because the dogs chewed him up. But it's still good, okay? Sewing job, although I don't know if I can sew up well, but I can bring it to my stepsister who made it, which is why I didn't let it go. Been getting rid of a lot of things though, letting a lot of things go. I wanted to talk about humility today. And so many other things. What else? What else can I talk about? Oh my goodness, like so much on my mind all the time. It is one of the 7 heavenly virtues is humility, and it was coming up a lot for me yesterday when I was just noticing like my reactions to things and really getting triggered actually by like random stuff, by like the kid next door asking me questions or telling me that I should buy my daughter a new bike and noticing like how I reacted with those triggers, like how I have changed my response and reaction time, right? And no response is a response, or reacting in new ways, not allowing that trigger to just, not that I never do. In the case of this morning when I was like, wah, wah, wah. When my son threw a ball at his sister's head in my car, or even just like getting out the door with my daughter rushing me and just going like, I can't take it. You should have done this. Blah, blah, blah. Back into those patterns, right? But like it's okay. All of that is okay. Like living with no regrets to me is like giving those things to the divine, which is humility, knowing that there is a higher power that you can call on, that you can count on, that you can give your worries to. I remember on this journey of mine one day, just looking into my behavior that day, like always at the end of the night, I do self-reflect, and I had seen this like time during the day where I didn't like pay attention, where my kids were just looking for that support from me, and my ex too, and I was like unable to give it to them, or unable to even see in that moment what they needed, right? And then seeing all of the events that unfolded because of my reaction, and I just gave it to the divine, just said, you know what, like I can do better. Being that self-aware is something, and I can give it to the divine, and honestly was like forgiven, and I just felt so much energy being released from that night, going, I can be forgiven every single night. That is the whole purpose of surrender, right? Surrendering to a higher power, knowing that we are not in it alone, that there is always going to be like more to learn, right? And really seeing the ways that things are, the ways that people are, and the ways that I am. Not just outside, inside as well, right? But how so much of the disconnect or pride, which is the opposite of humility, right? Let me look that up. I think so. But like, not that having pride isn't good. good. Go back and watch my videos on the 7 deadly sins if you haven't. But like, yeah, not that having pride is a bad thing, but like the I get out of breath talking these days. I had a doctor's appointment today, got to hear the heartbeat, and everything's looking good, thank goddess. But yes, like the sin side, the deadly sin side of pride is that if you are so set in your ways and like, I can't see anything other than this is what I know, and there's nothing else, and like teaching your kid that like I am like the hierarchy, right, and it can't be questioned, can't be, you know, any of that like looked to be wrong, because that is a weakness, and that's part of pride, is a deadly sin, right? Where it can be really detrimental, and you see it in people that can't be wrong, or that it is a weakness, like not being able to be wrong and taking like those criticisms, like, or taking like even a teacher's word for like, no, I'm trying to teach you, getting offended, right? That's a trauma response from not being heard, or from needing to be right, to be seen and be accepted in a child. What am I talking about again? I can't remember. It is pride. Okay, I was right. Oh my goddess. Yeah, even like living with regrets. I'm like, no, I don't live with regrets, right? So that is when you need to have humility. It's like, yeah, I made a mistake. I fucked up, but I can give that to the divine. Give that to God. Give that to the goddess. That I am. Not needing to beat myself up, not needing to judge myself, not needing to feel shame or guilt, because I'm human and I made a mistake and I can give it back and I can learn from it. Like, you know, I was freaking out last night. I thought I was having a pretty good day, but like, my kids are all home. My daughter was sick. My other two home from school too, because I didn't want to drive them, and when my other one was home, and learn that lesson. I think that next time I will, but it's just like, yes, all was good, right? Got back from the grocery store, so I'm tired. There was a lot of energies, like, had a friggin' test from the universe, and like noticing my reaction to that and responding differently, but then still coming home and being like, what is this, and like not being able to let it go, like going on, like, and my daughter just giving me this hug, and like so sweet she was, just like trying to bring me back to the moment and like let go of my anger, and just seeing the divine beauty in her in that moment. Just what a gift. It's a gift to be alive. It's a gift to get to feel these things. It's a gift to learn. Take pride in ourselves, but with humility at the same time, right? Even going through the morning, like mornings are not always, have not been my friend, changing the stories around that. But in the morning or anytime during the day, when it's one adult, 3 kids, I'm like, goddess, help me. And that is humility too, just asking for help, knowing that we're not alone. We don't need to do it alone. We're not meant to do it alone, and that's with other humans. But right now I don't have that, and I do have that higher power with me, inside of me, and all around me, that is always just here with me, taking care of me and everyone, all of us. Ooh, excuse me. Mwah. Have a beautiful day.